Hi, I'm Raya.
And I'm Brandon.
And you're watching
More Love with R and B.
And today.
Right?
Yeah.
Like the tape slowdown effect.
I got you.
More
No. Okay.
Love.
And today we are talking about something that I don't think you hear very often.
You don't think so?
I don't.
Okay, what is it?
It is setting boundaries between husband and wife. Now, I know. So typically you hear you're supposed to set boundaries, like we're supposed to set boundaries with like other people, like with in-laws,
Outside folks,
all of that, right?
Yes.
However, I think it's also important to safeguard your marriage by setting boundaries within the marriage.
Dun dun dun.
So we just really quick want to give you guys like just 3 examples so that y'all can figure out within your own marriage some boundaries that you might want to set.
Yep.
Just to safeguard your marriage.
Pretty much.
Okay, so do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You can go first with number 1.
Okay, so the first one that I think that you should set a boundary is finance.
Ooh.
So
wow.
we know that one of the biggest reasons why people get divorced is money, okay?
Yep.
And so if you know that one of you is not good with money, like at all,
right,
set the boundary. A lot of people feel like, nah, man, it's not cool to have like 2 bank accounts. We gotta have 1 bank account because I gotta see. Nah, dude, set that boundary. We're gonna have 2 banking accounts. You can have yours, and then I'm gonna have one over here because I'm better with money. And then we're gonna do this direct deposit thing where you'll have like a certain amount that comes from your check that goes to this account so I can make sure our bills get paid.
For sure. I think
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we've established over time that like a lot of couples that we've talked to, there's always one person that's like spender type. And then there's your saver type where it's like, hey, let's go out to eat. And it's like, well, I mean, there's, stale cereal in the pantry. Why would we go out to eat on a Friday night for Valentine's Day? We have cereal here. Like, there's always the person that's trying to penny pinch, and there's always the person that's spending. But you have to meet in the middle to find out who's good at what and how can you make it work. And so you got to set up those safeguards.
And we're specifically talking about if you know that this could be a detriment to your marriage.
Yes.
Set a boundary to say, we need to save our marriage. We got to set this boundary.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Number 2. The number 2 boundary or safeguard we want to encourage you guys to put in your marriage has to do with sex.
Absolutely.
Sex. Doing it. Clapping cheeks. Bumping uglies.
Brandon!
I'm saying it. It's what people do. I'm sorry. The horizontal mambo. Dancing in the bed dance. Laying in. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. So you got to set boundaries with sex and safeguards, if you will. Even if that means open conversations, scheduling sex. And let me just stop right there because a lot of you guys, I see it all on Facebook.
We're so busy. We're always running, and we never get moments to ourselves, and we can never find time to blah, 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 blah.
Stop it. Because another reason why people have really intense problems and also end up getting divorced is because of physical intimacy. A lot of times you have people who go out and, they find somebody else to fulfill certain parts of them because it's not happening at home. And it's because y'all not safeguarding it. Y'all not prioritizing it. Y'all not putting things in place to make sure that it can happen. And so sometimes that means, hey, every Friday night, guess what's happening?
The bound chicka bow wow.
It's got to go down. And that means you also, not only will you plan for it, you can actually prepare for it. It's the difference. Planning is like, okay, we know what's going to happen. Prepare is I'm getting my mind, my body, and our house and our life ready for what is about to happen on a Friday night. Like, you have to safeguard your marriage in that regard. You have to.
Absolutely. Third and final one, because we don't know your marriage, we're just giving y'all some ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Third one.
But these are the most common.
These are
definitely the most common.
Absolutely. The third one that we're going to give you is me time. There are so many times that we stretch ourselves thin doing for everybody else, giving to the job, giving to our kids, giving to our spouse, giving to whatever else we're doing, that we don't have anything else to give, and then we're just done.
Yeah.
You have to set up a boundary to say, you know what? I need some time for me. I need to find something that I like to do just for me. And not just that, but you need to do that for your spouse. Maybe you have the me time, but you see your spouse doesn't have a hobby. You see your spouse is always stressed. And you say, you need to say for your spouse, look, I'm sorry. I'm seeing that you're stressed out. I'm seeing that you're always anxious or whatever the case may be. You need time to yourself. I'm going to safeguard this, because I see that if we don't, it's going to start to cause some problems. So safeguard that. Put a boundary to say, you need to say no to that person and that person and that person. I'm sorry, my husband or my wife, she needs time to herself. Safeguard it. Put a boundary around it, because it's going to safeguard your marriage.
Absolutely. So we hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And add what other safeguards and boundaries you guys put in place. But the reality is, we all know that we have to put these things in place for the marriages that we have.
Absolutely.
So we got to do what we got to do. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do. Absolutely. But you got to do something.
Absolutely.
So if this is your first time seeing us, make sure you please go hit that subscribe button below. Make sure you hit the bell to get notified whenever we drop a video.
Yes.
And we are just so grateful that you are here. Please leave a comment.
Yes, please.
Tell us what you think. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye, guys.